Sales of traditional stockings and suspender combos have halved. Meanwhile, footless sales are rocketing. We'll be asking why in a second. But first, back to the way we were.
The first stockings were strips of skin or fur to keep out the cold. In the 14th century they acquired a foot, and then came the galligaskins or gaiters, and Queen Elizabeth is thought to be the first to wear silk stockings. Today the silk stocking at one end sets off a woman's crowning glory at the other. Silk stockings and graceful limbs have a prominent place in beauty's shop window. Silk has become nature's handmaiden. And do you know why your stockings never look so good as the advertisements? Well, we'll let you into a secret. The model stockings are photographed upside down, so that the weight of the body doesn't bulge the calf.
Oh, nice. So why is such a great item of female self-adornment falling so massively out of favour? Here to tell us, former editor of the Erotic Review, Rowan Pelling, and fashionista Hannah Sandling. Why do you think it is? I mean, it's a real steep fall-off now in stockings and such.
Well, we're seeing the demise of stockings because of the popularity of not only mini-skirts, but also because of these footless tights. And it's really sad because it's an end of an era. There's so much history. If you look back to the 40s and the wartime when stockings were such a must-have, women would chuck on, like, brownie gravy onto their legs,
right,
and then they would paint a black line at the back of their tights because their tights were actually being used to make parachutes. So
and they would give huge favours to American GIs in
return for the real thing. What do you think?
Yeah.
I do think it's a shame because I think women don't really like things that are a huge effort. I think pulling on your footless tights, wearing your leggings, they're very easy. You can go to the gym, you look like you've just been to an aerobics class. And stockings, they are more fiddly. You have to think about what you're going to wear over them, you have to fix them on, you have to smooth them on, you have to wear heels really, all this sort of thing. But I think that's what's lovely about it, it's showing that you're making an effort for your man. And they're generally so happy about it. It's such a simple little trick to please mankind.
Most men will do anything you want if you show up in that
Certainly
stuff.
my experience, yes.
like what?
It's not even begin to go there.
But if you think about it, have you ever walked into a strip club and seen a stripper
wearing
rip off? Yeah, do you know what I mean? Or a pair of old tights with a big old padded gusset.
There was none of the one I went to last night. It avoided that.
The thing is, they aren't sexy at all, these tights. They're brilliant at sort of holding a gravity-defying bum or a stomach in.
Okay.
But are they sexy?
Well,
no.
I think the thing is that, as you made the point about miniskirts and everything, and in fact the miniskirts first really came in the 60s, and that was the big advent of tights. That's when girls started wearing them for obvious
Marianne
reasons.
Faithfull was famously photographed wearing stockings and suspenders.
Oh, that's a photograph, Richard. They pose in a studio.
All right, then can you? I mean, I could give you an explanation as why men find them erotically charging. Why do women think that they are?
I think anything that's preening yourself a bit, that is making that extra effort, that is wearing costume. It's not normal clothes. It does feel a bit costumey, and because you're making that effort, feel like you're treating yourself. I think that's why I like wearing
suspenders, stockings with suspenders, sexier, and they are, than hold-up stockings?
Because your legs are the gateway to your naughty bits, okay? And,
yes.
But they are. And if they're pointing towards some nice little bits and bobs to fiddle around on, and also you've got a pair of lacy knickers, hot, but are a big padded gusset
and let's
tights,
not forget that stay-ups have that slightly off-putting, horrible little bands of rubber, which aren't very sensual. But if you have a pair of proper stockings, they've got gorgeous lacy tops.
Well, let's just see. We brought some models in earlier to tell us frankly which they preferred, the footless or the suspended variety. Right, it's there, is it? Ready to go? Yep, okay, let's have a look.
So these are the footless tights. I actually wear these quite a lot in the day, really casually with a denim mini skirt or a little day dress.
New jumper dresses and a little smock, super casual.
No, I kind of wouldn't wear them on the show. I'd wear them underneath jeans or something, so it's just an extra layer of warmth.
I've got the original fully fashioned stockings here, and I've got the champagne colour.
I've got them in red, and just have to fasten them at the top, like that.
And I've got original 40s style black stockings with the seam up the back.
You see, I love these. I think they're real old Hollywood glamour, 1940s style sexy stockings. I definitely wear these.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're really, really sexy. I love them, but a bit too dairy in the red.
They're lovely, yes, but it's difficult to get that seam straight, and I'll be forever paranoid about it.
I've got the classic 20 denier black stockings that fasten at the top.
I've got the more racier fishnets, which again fasten at the top.
And I've got fishnet white hold-ups. Now these are your classic black stockings. You can't really fault them, but I mean, I think if they had the seam up the back, they'd be even sexier.
They're very sexy. Bit too much for the day wear. I wouldn't wear them on a day.
I love these hold-ups. They're great. I mean, they'd be perfect for your wedding, and also if you're wearing just summery clothes.
Oh, how boring. Sorry to inflict that. Why the seams, do you think? Why are the seams special? All the girls there said the seams were sexier. Why?
I'm wearing seam stockings, I have to
you got
say.
them on?
Yeah.
Oh, stand up and turn around. That's the butchers.
We've got the red
red
seam.
seam.
Very cheeky.
Nice.
They're pointing to you.
Yeah,
as I
Absolutely.
said.
It's the same principle as high heels.
You know what
isn't
it is?
It's like setting off your ankles,
Yeah.
your feet and your legs.
And it streamlines your legs, it makes them feel sexy, but also, you know, if you've got a present, yeah, if you were to wrap it up in, like, a bin liner, you wouldn't be that excited, but if you had the bows and lovely paper and lots of lovely things, they're very tactile, it's more exciting, and that's what we're doing. We are turning ourselves into a lovely little prezi.
And just to finish off, were you going to say that the seams are this arrow pointing to
Yes,
Nirvana?
I think exactly that. It's an arrow pointing upwards, and I think that's what you think. And this why these Agent Provocateur stockings always make me feel
great.
absolutely, you know, I'm dressed for action.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, most of the female population don't agree with you.
No, it'll come
Sadly
back.
for you.
It's just a phase. It'll come back.
Okay, thank you both very much for that. And we've got Britain's Got Talent winner Paul Potts with us now. He shot